Hello and welcome. My name is Trevor.
And I'm Alicia. We're so happy you're here to learn English with us today.
Today we have something special planned. We are going to learn English through a mystery story.
Ooh, a mystery. I love mysteries. It sounds like a fun way to learn.
It is. The best way to learn a language is by using it in a natural and interesting way. We will tell you a story, and together we will explore new words and phrases.
That's right. There's no pressure here. Just relax, listen, and enjoy the story. We will speak slowly and clearly. Are you ready?
Wonderful. Let's begin. Our story is called The Case of the Missing Necklace. The story takes place in the Grand Oak City Museum. It is a quiet old building with high ceilings and dusty books.
I can picture it. It sounds very peaceful.
Exactly. In the center of the main hall, there is a special glass box called a display case. Inside this case is the museum's most valuable treasure, the Midnight Star Necklace.
The Midnight Star Necklace. Wow, it must be beautiful.
It is. It has a large, dark blue sapphire that shines like a star in the night sky. Many people come to the museum just to see it.
Okay, I understand the scene.
Okay, I understand the scene. One rainy Tuesday afternoon, something strange happened. The lights in the museum suddenly flickered, and then everything went dark. The power was out.
Oh no, that's a little scary.
It was dark for only a minute. When the lights came back on, the museum director, Mr. Gable, screamed. He pointed at the display case. The Midnight Star necklace was gone. It had vanished.
Vanished just like that?
Just like that. And that's the first part of our story.
Wow, what a start. Okay, let's talk about some of the words from that part of the story. You said the necklace was valuable. What does that mean?
Good question. Valuable means something is worth a lot of money, or it is very important. A family photo can be valuable because it is important to you, even if it is not worth money.
I see. So the Midnight Star necklace is valuable because it costs a lot of money.
Exactly. Another good phrase was display case. A display case is a glass box used to show important or beautiful things, like in a museum or a jewelry store.
Right, a display case.
Now for my favorite word from this section, vanished.
Vanished. It sounds so mysterious. Does it mean disappeared suddenly?
Perfect, Alicia. To vanish means to disappear suddenly and completely. It's like magic. Poof, it's gone.
Okay, let's practice that. Listeners, you can pause and repeat with me.
Let's try the full sentence. First, slowly. The necklace vanished.
The necklace vanished.
Good. Now at a more natural speed. The necklace vanished.
The necklace vanished. I like that word. It feels very descriptive.
It is. Great work, everyone. Shall we continue with the story and see what happens next?
Yes, please. I need to know what happens to the necklace.
All right, back to the Grand Oak City Museum. The director, Mr. Gable, is very worried. He immediately calls the police. A few minutes later, a famous detective arrives. Her name is Detective Miller.
A detective? Now it's a real mystery.
Detective Miller is calm and very observant. She looks at everything very carefully. She asks Mr. Gable, who was in the museum when the lights went out?
Hmm, good question.
Mr. Gable says, only myself, the security guard, and one visitor, a woman wearing a large hat.
A woman with a large hat. Interesting.
Detective Miller walks over to the empty display case. She looks at the floor, searching for something. Then she sees it. A tiny object on the dark red carpet. It was a clue.
A clue. What was it? What did she find?
It was a single small dark green feather.
A feather? How strange. What could that mean?
Detective Miller smiles. I think I know what happened, she says.
Okay, I am so curious now. But first, let's look at the new words. You used the word detective,
Yes, a detective is a person, often a police officer, whose job is to solve crimes and find answers to mysteries.
like Sherlock Holmes. He is a famous fictional detective.
An excellent example. And what does a detective look for? They look for clues. A clue is a small piece of information that helps you solve a puzzle or a mystery.
So, in our story, the dark green feather is the clue.
Precisely. Now, when there is a crime, detectives think about suspects. A suspect is a person who people think might be guilty of the crime.
Okay, a suspect. So, who are the suspects in the museum?
Well, there were three people: Mr. Gable, the security guard, and the woman with the large hat. They are all suspects.
This is getting exciting. Let's practice a sentence with clue.
Great idea. Let's say it slowly first. The detective found a clue.
The detective found a clue.
Now at a natural pace. The detective found a clue.
The detective found a clue. Perfect. I think we are ready to solve the mystery.
Let's do it. So, Detective Miller is holding the small dark green feather. She looks at the three suspects. Then she looks closely at the woman with the large hat.
The hat.
That's right. On the side of the woman's large hat is a design made of many small dark green feathers. One of them is missing.
So the feather on the floor came from her hat. She's the one who took the necklace.
Detective Miller calmly walks to the woman and says, Ma'am, I believe you have something that belongs to the museum. The woman is surprised, and then she laughs. She reaches into her coat pocket and pulls out the midnight star.
She just gives it back? Why did she take it?
She sped, I'm sorry, I thought it would be a funny joke. It turns out she was a famous magician who liked to play tricks. She didn't want to steal it, she just wanted to create a little mystery.
Well, Mr. Gable was probably not very amused, but I'm glad the valuable necklace is safe. That was a great story.
I'm glad you enjoyed it. Now, let's practice using these new words in a short conversation. This is a great way to build your speaking confidence.
Okay, let's pretend we are two detectives talking about the case. I'll start. So, what's new with the case of the missing necklace?
Well, I searched the museum and I found a clue.
The clue. Excellent. What did you find?
A small dark green feather near the empty display case.
Interesting. Do we have a suspect?
Yes, the woman with the large hat is our main suspect. Her hat has matching feathers.
Great work. It sounds like we've solved the case.
That was a great dialogue. Listeners, you can go back and listen to that again. You can even pause and say the lines aloud. Practice playing both roles.
That is a fantastic way to practice. The more you use the words, the more you will remember them.
Well, that brings us to the end of our lesson today. We solved the case of the missing necklace and learned some wonderful new English words.
We learned valuable, meaning worth a lot of money or very important. We learned vanished, which means to disappear suddenly.
And we also learned detective, clue, and suspect, all important words for any mystery story.
We hope you had fun learning with us today. Remember, learning a language is a journey. Every word you learn is a step forward.
That's right. Don't worry about making mistakes. Everyone makes them. The most important thing is to keep practicing and to have fun.
Thank you for listening and for spending your time with us. Keep up the amazing work with your English learning.